Cat countdown. So T-1 is a wrap from my side. The final major word has been subbed, deployed also to the Internet Archive and scheduled on different platforms. So from here it's clear, and at 11:33 p.m. why do I choose these funny times? It will be live on all platforms. We will see where it goes. The first half of the T-1 Swag Beard finale, that was a fun gig from a couple of days back. The full crew of 4 strange creatures present in the studio, whatever their elements and angelic associations may be. Who the hell knows these sorts of things? But it's all quite rather very entertaining for me, at any rate. Whoever else that may be watching or maybe not watching, Elder C took on a bit of a showing of rainbow colored teeth there, but all in good humors, right? Whatever is the name of the game. And yes, the final piece from the T-1, the real words, is in the Beyond Belief series, the straight and direct and clear path, the path of direct witnessing that we have explored a million times, and alas, have we even explored it half a time. So we take on 4 angles, 2 Abrahamic, 2 Dharmic, from Al-Quran, from Amen, the true witness, and again from the Buddha, the definition of Dharma itself, without going into the details, and from the Bhagavad Gita. Opens perhaps unexpectedly with the Al-Quran. Al-Fatiha, the key, the gate. Ihdina as-sirat al-mustaqim. Lead us to the straight and direct path, not the path of those who are pursuing their illusions in the fogs of their own creation. And Al-Baqarah, the second surah, there's a lot of good stuff in there, but how God hath veiled their vision and muffled their hearing, quoted that in one of the free flow retrospects. And those are the baselines. Look through those. Seek the direct vision. What can be truly witnessed as it is. That is the path of purification, unification, etc. None other. But whosoever that cares for such things, because reality is consequential, it doesn't cater to your compulsions and illusions. So, and into the Buddha's Dharma, I did not reference Yata Bhuta Jnana Darshanam, the knowledge perception of Yata Bhuta, what has become, aka the creation. Nor did I reference the Dharmam tu Sakshat Bhagavat Pranitam from the Vedic Puranic side. Dharma, the prime pattern axiom, is that which is set directly by Bhagavan, the God of becoming in essences. Those are the archetypes, those are the primal essences. The dharmas, when seen unveiled, undistorted, we enter rasa, the primeval flavors, and we enter chahayo, nur chahayo, the radiance of conscience and of consciousness, as we keep on peeling away the veils. These are the things to explore. But alas, who does, right? That's the thing. And really, these sorts of drops are something of a trial litmus test for the believers of the many traditions. But then again, it's there's no test when there is no testy ever showing up, when the algorithm does not broadcast, when you should see the views in the latest streams. It's absolutely obliviated to the last final armpit of things. No distribution whatsoever from the system side. That's fine, that's expected. But also from the organic side, hardly any real catching of anything. So, you know, suppose that in itself is a kind of defaulting that tells you enough of what needs to be known. So, and there's before T1 began, the kernel drops sister channel hyperstream was crafted into bundles of 7 drops a day, choice pointers, points, signs, and so on from all that has passed in the last 9 months or so. See if anything rings a bell anywhere, if anything at all in this day and age makes anyone lift an eyebrow or even get the hairs out of their eyes and ears and mouths. I doubt. But, you know, always believe in miracles, but don't try to walk on them until they materialize, right? So it's been interesting. It's a swan song sort of thing happening. I've also taken all the 16:9 ratio, as in the center cover plus 2 flanking core shots from everything that has passed. Dumped them in my Facebook into an album. First one is on. I've got my system generating all the meta descriptions with the links to repo, links to YouTube descriptions, titles for each, just so that they are visible as a single cohesive collection on platforms. I mean, they're all clear on the repo, but whoever visits the ananda.icu repo that I know not. So there's the second era, 111 are in third era, that's 200 something ish, probably come to like 120 ish per album. I'm gonna have to split that into 1 and 2, just A to Z sorted, whatever can't be bothered. Chronologically available in the current stream in the repo, again, for whomever it may concern. The trails are all there, the loom is all there, and these are basically just the final tidyings up and down of things before it's a proper wrap. So T-0 is really just footnotes. There's an FYI drop simply on being on nobody's side and simply on the side of what is, with whatever that it may spell out, and that's the only thing that matters. That's the stance and that's the line we hold, and let none try and swindle, hijack, tweak, manipulate any of this for any other biased agenda, much less me. I'm not a part of any of it in separation, right? And then the very last one that will be standing there before there shall be silence in the heavens and the cloud platform, right, is just the behind the scenes final announcing clearly the wraps. It's done and done. We have reached the fullness of the first foundation, and that's that. And yes, did I watch Asimov's Foundation series? Yes, I did. Does that humor me a great deal? Yes, it does, but Harry was not here, but into some sort of a hypercube or whatever transorbital orb. We shall ascend when all of this is packaged. The elves will keep on churning kernel drops, whatever digests. There is a shit ton of material that can be drawn into secondaries. So, you know, that's there for those who want to nibble on something, but, you know, other than that, said and done for now, and that's the measure of that. So, and how appropriate that this too is recorded at the dawn of dusk here, moments to go, and prayer calls will be resounding from the mosques again, and before that, time to go home. Strange creatures are roaming when the sun falls down, right? So, what? Can't go up too wet, so, you know, swamp in the heavens in this world. Hey. So, you know, dump the swamp in the sky. That's what I do, and so it shall be. And then at some point the oil and acid rain will fall down. Give it a bit of microwave, and you know, make sure it sizzles. It's a napalm sort of thing. Napalm death. Okay, I have nostalgic memories. Grindcore days. Never got into that. I was more into the mystical sides, not the social rebellion aspect. But you know, that's wherever I may roam, grade material does not really need to enter here. Maybe there is another memories cat storyline stream. I suppose that's happening at some point, inevitably, as we iterate through the remaining fuels that did not fall into the loom of the first foundation. So, okay, I think that's plenty enough said in there, and so that's that, right? Okay, wrap.